Atlanta home tokenized on Ethereum. That's $214,000 and $882 in under 3 minutes. It's your boy Soul Guys TV, Millie. Let's talk about the tokenizing real world assets narrative, family. We got to stay ahead of the game when it comes to narratives, and you know who's always bringing you the latest and greatest narratives in the entire crypto space. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, especially if you like these videos on narratives and how we stay ahead of the game, and comment if I leave any of your favorite cryptocurrency projects that fall into that real estate narrative out. Let me know in the comments. So let's get into it, family. You can see here it's starting to happen. Tokenizing real world assets will revolutionize how real estate is acquired and looked at in the future. Okay, family. So you can see in the latest instance, fintech and single-family focused sales company Roofstock has sold off a Georgia home to Realty via tokenized Ethereum-based NFT. Representatives for both companies told Blockworks on Tuesday it marked the first collaboration between the two companies. So now you're starting to see these real estate companies enter cryptocurrency and the blockchain. All right, since the first round of transaction was facilitated by OpenSea, with Realty imposing heavy restrictions. We'll talk about some of the restrictions and regulation around tokenizing real estate, but the initial fractionalization offering, according to Remy Jacobson, the co-founder at Realty and one of the two chief executives at the business, a second round will follow. So you can see they're splitting up this real estate tokenization into rounds, family. So basically they're fractionalizing real estate and giving the little guy an opportunity to invest if you can't afford a full house, or you want to have some type of exposure to real estate but you can't buy a full house to actually flip or invest in. Now, why is this huge, family? Because even in the midst of all the negativity and FUD that we're still seeing, right? Assets, global assets, real estate start to enter the blockchain. All right. So first and foremost, Millie, what is tokenizing real estate? Tokenizing real estate on the blockchain means converting ownership of a property into digital tokens that are recorded on a blockchain network. These tokens represent a share in the ownership of the property and can be bought, sold, or traded on the blockchain, making real estate more accessible to a larger number of investors. The blockchain provides a secure and efficient way to track ownership and transfer tokens. So not only is it helping people, who can't afford these houses get into the real estate industry, start investing in the real estate, but the blockchain also, family, provides secure and efficient way. So eliminating human error when tracking all of this data and ownership. So keep that in mind. Tokenization of real world assets will be huge, family. One real world example of tokenizing real estate, which we just seen, but this is another example on the blockchain, is St. Regis Aspen Resort in Colorado. So a resort which was tokenized on the blockchain by a real estate company called Elevated Returns. The ownership of the resort was divided into digital tokens that were sold to the investors in a private offering, with each token representing a fraction of ownership in the property. The tokens were then traded on the blockchain platform called for Templin Markets, allowing investors to buy and sell their shares in the resort with greater efficiency and transparency. Transparency and efficiency. We love that. This allowed for fractional ownership of a luxury property that may have otherwise been too expensive for individual investors to own outright. So just imagine, being able to fractionalize these corporate buildings. Yes, the buildings that Grant Cardone and, these huge apartment buildings will soon, family, in the future be fractionalized, where the average investors like us have our fair chance of investing into real estate. Right now, where I'm at, family, it's literally 40 new people a day moving into houses where I'm at right now. Okay. Even, and this is happening in a recession, right? It's crazy, right? So just imagine when the economy picks up. In fact, real estate has been known to be the most consistent millionaire maker. At the end of the day, whether me and you leave this world today, everybody needs a place to stay. And then when you look at it like that, you can see the value here of this market, of this narrative, and now entering cryptocurrency. Now, before we actually get into some projects, because I know what y'all came here for. Y'all came here for the projects. Let's talk a little bit more about tokenizing real estate. So, Millie, how does it help the average guy like myself that can't, have full exposure to a house or a corporate property. Well, family, tokenizing real estate on the blockchain can help the average person, particularly those who are less wealthy, gain access to real estate investment opportunities that they may have not had access to before. By dividing ownership of a property into digital tokens, it is possible for investors to purchase a smaller fraction of the property, which can make it more affordable and accessible. For example, someone who may not have enough money to purchase an entire property outright could potentially buy a smaller fraction of the property in form of a digital token or NFT, because we're seeing NFTs also enter the space. This allows them to invest in real estate without needing to come up with a large sum of money. So, eliminating the banks, eliminating credit, like tokenizing real estate eliminates the bank, family, and eliminates credit. So now people who don't have the best credit, who can't get these loans to actually get property to flip, will now have a chance, family. And this is why you gotta like and subscribe and keep up with your boy, man. Always dropping these gems. I personally have a lot of interest in this. Not because of credit or anything like that. It's because I would like to fractionally own real estate. Now, I know there's apps out there. I believe there's a couple apps. I've tried a couple apps. I forgot the name of the app that I'm actually signed up for, that I do a little fractional real estate, but it's not on the blockchain. Okay. And then we're going to talk about some projects that are actually ushering it in this, because the real estate industry has historically so regulation, because I know a lot of people is going to ask me about regulation, so let's get into it. Okay, so the real estate industry has historically been heavily regulated to protect consumers and ensure fairness in transactions. However, some argue that the excessive regulation can stifle innovation and growth in the industry, including the use of blockchain technology. So that's pretty much the only thing we got to worry about, family. You just got to worry about the regulation. We do got regulation coming in hot off the press, family, with a lot of the cryptocurrency exchanges, etc., getting attacked. So I would love to see more clarity on regulation as far as fractionalization and tokenizing real world assets. But right now we are in the wild west. Please be advised that all of this is early, family. We are early, and this is not financial advice. Make sure you always do your research. So let's talk about some of the projects already that's getting into real estate on the blockchain, tokenizing real world assets. The first project I want to talk about, family, is Labs. Now, you can see here Labs is sitting at 308, market cap almost $2 million. So very, very low market cap, micro cap. Again, we can see here, not the fanciest looking chart, and to be fair, I don't think that these projects that are out now are the one. I don't think it's him, I think the top project that's going to cover this narrative, we don't know yet. It's either dropped and they're working on it, or they haven't launched it yet. So these are the ones that's already been launched. You can see at the all-time highs here. For Labs, it was around 9 cents. Right now, this thing is 308. So, even when they get to 1 penny, it's still a 9x from its all-time high. So, a lot of potential here. You can see some of the things that Labs is working on, making real estate accessible for everyone. Liquid asset brokerage system. That's what the Lab stands for, is disrupting multiple industries at once. Powered by Labs ecosystem and token through decentralized finance and government, we're disrupting the real estate industry investments in the largest class. You can go check out the website yourself, family. And again, very early on this project. Will this project do good? We'll just have to see. The jury is still out. I know they have a few properties that they already are working on rolling out as far as tokenization. So we'll just have to see how everything works out with Labs. It says, we make real estate accessible for everyone by using Web3 to make transactions for digital assets, bridging the industry with blockchain technology, and partnering with different resorts and properties across the world, man. So they're doing stuff with resorts. They're doing big stuff. Go check it out. Go check out some of the stuff that they're working on. I think Labs has a bright future. Let's check out some of the properties here. And again, not my favorite token that I'm gonna talk about, but I think it has it has potential. It has potential. They just have to execute. They got some nice properties. Let me know in the chat what y'all think about these properties. They actually got the nicest properties out of all of the cryptos. All right, moving on along. Land share sitting at $1.46. Land share here at its all-time highs, family. was almost what's that, $8, $10. Oh, 10x from the all-time high. Market cap about $5 million. So again, low market cap. It's still early for these projects. These are the ones you want to get into early, family. The liquidity again only on one chain, both of them BNB. So you want to do your research. The self-circulating supply is 38% of the max supply, which is 10 million. So we know, land share, if this thing pop off, we're talking about 100, 200, $300, you feel me, per token. So just imagine they acquire some crazy real estate, right? And then everybody rushes in to start, tokenizing the real estate on their chain. You can expect a insane price potential when you look at these tokenomics in comparison to something like Labs, which has 10 million tokens and a unlimited max supply. We don't even know the max supply here, so they can definitely dilute the project a little bit if you take a look at the market cap. So you want to definitely pay attention to the tokenomics on these specific projects, because you don't want to get diluted. Taking a look at the Labs website here, bringing real estate to the blockchain. Invest in tokenized real estate assets directly on the Binance Smart Chain for as little as $50. So you can start with $50 and already investing into real estate. Not the fanciest projects, property as well, but these are the ones, family, that you can make insane residual income on. I've known people to get into HUD housing. I know guys that's in the HUD housing. I know a few people that's involved in low income houses, things of that sort, and buy them, fix them up type of houses, similar to this. So they got properties. That's what we like to see. They don't have the most properties, but again, $50 to start, buying and creating a legacy for yourself and investing and making a passive income. You can see the houses here. 2 of them sold out. You only got 1 available. So make sure you go do your research on Landshare. These are not full reviews. You still got to go out here and do your research, family. So definitely keep that in mind. The next project I want to talk about is my favorite one on the list here, which is Proppy, family. Now you can see Proppy sitting at 45 cents. The market cap a little higher than the other ones, 37 million to 45 million. So not much dilution, which I like to see. The circulating supply is 82 million of 100 million. So not as much tokens as something like a Labs, but you can see Proppy has been one of those projects that's done well in both cycles. All right. The all-time high was around $4.65, almost $5, and it's sitting at 45 cents. But it just did well in the crypto, not the crypto winter, but it did well over here in 2022, right before the bear market. It was doing pretty good. So maybe if we see another bull run, this project can pick up where it left off at the right before we crashed and went to hell. Right before the bear market started, this thing had rose all the way back up from 9 cent, family, from 18 cent to almost $2.41. So that's a huge move, and maybe, just maybe, Proppy is getting ready for another run to the upside. It seems like it has these runs where it just explodes. So this is the one that I'm most interested in at the time. It seems like the one that has been most coveted out of all the projects here. And you can see Proppy, how Proppy makes it happen. Proppy technology sets you up faster, simpler, safer transactions. You'll be able to set up a handle cryptocurrency, set up to handle cryptocurrency and NFTs. And they look like they have their own real estate agents. Keller Williams even, and that's a huge real estate company. This platform has the ability to link your deed to the blockchain, which makes it unique and immutable, ultimately being able to sell your home as an NFT and convey ownership quicker and safer than traditional mediums here. So that's huge, family. And you got real estate companies literally commenting on this. Proppy is revolutionizing my industry, and I'm so excited and thankful to be part of this movement. Now, not sure, anybody create these things, but if this is true and if this is actually real people, right? This is huge. Proppy has, especially Williams Realty, that's crazy. Proppy has laid ground for the first real estate NFT transactions. We identified the need to become crypto NFT certified at the Patriot Property Collective to fill new and growing demand here. And I think they got one more. Yeah, Keller Williams is huge. Caldwell Banker Realty. Property is the future of real estate. It is cohesive in integrating all parties and all documents into one place. So again, removing that human error when it comes to data, documents, and really keeping track of everything on the blockchain with real estate. This is the platform that all realtors, lenders, and escrow companies and title companies need to adapt. So yeah, huge project here, and listed for purchase with crypto or NFT. You can literally use your NFT or crypto to buy real estate here on property. And they got some nice. They got some, family, can you imagine living in this? Hold on, shout out to the people that's still here in the video, man. Can you imagine? We gonna get here. $7 million house in Orlando, family. We gonna get here one day. This gonna be us, right? This gonna be us one day. But yeah, property got some cold. They got some nice properties. All right, so property, by far my most favorite on the list that's not a blue chip. So again, family, keep that in mind. Do your research on property. I like what property is doing. Last but not least, we got Hedera. Now Hedera is a little different. They actually have not rolled out the tokenization of real estate just yet, but they have companies that they're partnered with that plan on doing just that. You can see use case 14 right here from DLA Piper, which is one of the projects that I believe is either partner with Hedera or sit at the Hedera Council. It says, is one of the world's largest law firms, and this was 2021, a Hedera council member. Okay, they are a council member. With their tokenization engine, they are tokenizing how high value assets from diamond mines to fine art to even real estate, family. And this was 2021. You can just imagine where they are at as far as progress now with tokenizing real estate, and this is DLA Piper. So you can also get into something like Hedera if you want to play it safe. I know Quant has a project that they're rolling out that plans on tokenizing real estate, and then we also have Relio. A lot of people are familiar with Relio. I should have had it on the list. I don't know why. I thought I had this thing on the list, but Quant, Relio, and Hedera. So yeah, Relio is also one of these projects that a lot of people have been talking about. Not the best tokenomics, but you can see here for the last 3 months, this thing went on an insane run from 3 cent all the way up to at 1.28, up 30 cent, 10x. It literally did a 10x in the crypto winter. Relio literally did a 10x in the crypto winter. This is what I was telling y'all about. Y'all gotta join the Patreon, man. We done got a 5x, a 6x. So there are projects that go literally, parabolic in crypto winters. The future of Relio is the future of private equity. Is digital. We are eliminating the barriers to invest in trade, leverage, exclusive real estate, private equity, and other real world assets through decentralized finance. So I like Relio. Relio is probably my favorite one on this list outside of Proppy. So go do your research on Relio. I'm not going to do a full deep dive in, but again, they do fit this narrative, and it's the future, family. It's the future. Okay, y'all let me know what y'all think about tokenizing real world assets, and specifically real estate. I want to know your opinion in the comments. Is this the future of real estate? And if I left out some projects, please let me know in the comments. It really helps with the content creation and engagement of this video. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. It's your boy Soap Guys TV, Millie.